Alright, now what happens to us?
We have left
Well,
town. We're going.
You never
north.
know where else you'll head.
Listen, me and Blackwatch, and the
Yeah.
only black horse there, are having a great time.
Alright, so
Oh,
I'm just saying this now. My crowbar and hammer are being held by my horse.
Real quick.
Also, these horses are only unknown, so.
I don't care.
Hey, Steve.
I'm stealing this horse. What?
My flag got here.
Oh, I told you it did!
Yeah.
Yeah, like my dad
Alright,
literally just threw
so,
it.
y'all
You're
begin
welcome.
Thanks,
Tell us
riding
the kid of Massachusetts
north
bought you it.
very lazy-dackily,
Why are great clubs so heavy?
and you guys arrive
Malls
in
are
the
10
new
pounds.
town. So you guys arrive in the new town. I guess
can't afford
these
it.
two are here with you, unless you want them to
what's
stay
it
with the
called?
horses.
Nah, keep them with us. They're people. They're not stock.
Who? Horses?
We're in Grünschaffen.
Horses
Yes,
are
Grünschaffen.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Hey, hold on. Why is Shooting Man also here?
Don't worry about it.
Wait, does this town also have its own quest giver?
Yes, they all have quests.
We need to go see the town crier. I'll be right back.
I need to real quick. I need to find.
I need to go see the town guild master.
I need to find the hero's call board in this town.
God damn it.
That's a.
Excuse me, sir.
Alright.
That's a
Can you
reference
point me
that
to the
only
local
Maverick's
nobility?
gonna
I
get.
need to go rob them.
Hmm?
I said that was a reference that only Maverick will probably get.
Hmm.
Anyhow, so we immediately, I guess, beeline for the tavern. You know. Hi,
Hi,
Mia
who's this jerk?
Rormon and Claire
Hi, Mia.
LaCroix.
Who the hell?
Wow, that's rude.
And-
I'm trying to type shit in,
and-
please, and,
and-
thank you.
And,
I
and,
know.
and Hubert DeVos.
Alright, that's it. That's
Listen,
it.
hold on. I
Nah.
need to
He's an
check this
Englishman.
Mia
Oh,
girl.
I called
Hold on.
him
I need to talk to this
Hubert.
Mia girl.
Anyhow,
Yeah.
Also,
So we-
1 second. I'm just testing this out. Okay. that works.
Michael, Duchess, can I get with one of these people or not?
for the at least try
Jesus,
first.
can you not be horny for 5 seconds?
Or you could put in some effort instead of just asking, hey mistress,
No.
can I fuck one of them? Put in
Steve-
some effort, you fucking lazy bastard.
Steve should just play a paladin, honestly.
I
Yeah,
walked-
Jeff put some effort
Yeah.
in the past. I mean,
So I walked, yeah, I put in the effort, good god. Anyway, I walk in.
I also
Um,
walk in.
Is it like I feel like I don't need to ask. It's pretty obvious which one of
Yeah.
this group stands out. Oh man,
No,
Abe,
no,
I
no,
wonder
no,
if-
no.
I wonder if
Roll perception, my friend.
Do we actually
Now
roll
that you've
perception?
said it, roll perception. Only
I hate-
Baz, though.
what?
Okay.
What do you mean only me?
Okay, yep, these
No,
are
since
oxygen,
you're
right?
saying it's so obvious, roll.
No, like no. Come on.
Why are there 2 rems now?
I don't know.
They're
don't know if they
multiplying.
Could you not move the one on that was already there? Okay, you can.
Okay.
To make the one off the map.
Look, mistress, I've been
I'm
kind to you
actually-
this whole fucking game. Don't do this to me.
I'm literally trying to make this my character now.
All
I'm
right,
having a lot of fun
fine.
with this right now.
Fine, you don't have to roll.
Yeah. I think
Unless you want everyone else to.
what makes it obvious is the fact that that guy is there.
Yeah,
like-
well, there's
it's
a
like,
giant
oh, hey,
fucking
Oh, hey, the
exclamation
quest
mark
giver
that's
from the
pointing to
other
him.
town.
Yeah.
So-
Yo, that's crazy.
We walk in, it's like
How?
I walked in, I look at him, then I look
Oh my
at
God,
I look at
who's-
Hans, I
Why
look at
can't
Edward, and I
there we
say,
go.
didn't we leave before he did?
You can see
Maybe.
that this one has the tiniest amount of scruff, where the other one was clearly shaved.
Oh, they're different guys.
They
I
look
look
very
at
similar.
Edward whispers to Adrian, I think they're multiplying.
Oh fuck.
He just vanished.
Adrian, he now disappeared. What the hell? That moment when the
They
quest
saw
giver
me,
just
bye.
He's
disappears.
like, oh, he can teleport. Now it makes sense.
I don't care what you say, that was worth it.
Yes.
So, so he kind of, nods his head and tells him like, hey, follow me. He
Also, Control Z works on Roll20.
walks his way over here.
It would have kept the arrow though.
He
if I
walks-
did Control Z.
he
Also,
walks-
Edward looks black at George's character, just gives her a
He
dirty
walks
look.
up, kind of up to the table, and just says, clears his throat, hoping to get the attention of
You got the attention of the table.
the table.
Hold on. Maverick and John's not in here. We can't continue.
You're right, John's not there.
Yeah.
You can't.
Oh, never mind. He banned the
To be
teleport.
fair, John was told
Alright,
not to move
so,
his character token.
No, I never said not to. I asked
He
if he
says-
could move
I
that
kept
one because
making
he
my
dragged in a
character
new
down to the
one.
bottom.
Says,
Yeah.
good afternoon.
This guy's voice, it's not as deep and almost. The other guy sounded narcissistic. This guy's just like, heroes. Glad you are here.
So,
I am. Wait, what was this one's name? I am Barrow.
He actually says that, by the way.
so you would be our contact. Very good.
Yes, I believe the
Edward
one
takes a seat. I mean,
that
Edward
was
takes a seat.
assigned to you was a Malricus. Or did he not tell you his name?
He did not share that with us, but thanks for the information.
He never shares it with anyone.
Amalricus.
Yes, taunt him with it later. He doesn't like people to know it. Yeah.
Anyhow,
That seems like a bad idea.
would I imagine you're aware why we're here, or are you not?
Yes. You see, my group here, he gestures at the four, the bard lady waves.
I wave back.
They have run into some complications while in the field.
What kind of complication?
He looks to the group and says, "Well, tell him." And
Tell the nice Italian,
gonna
nice
say-
Frenchman.
it is Mia here. She introduces herself. Hello, I am Mia Gorman.
Pleasure to meet you, Mia.
A nearby village was recently taken and occupied by goblins. We were helping to escort the villagers and the wounded here with a small number of guards. And on the way back, the ground split open and these things came out and started killing everyone.
Okay, so the
What do
look
you
on
mean by
real quick, the
things?
look on Adrian. I just want to establish something. In the time she's gone from telling this, from him sitting down to having heard this story, Adrian's face has gone from this cocky overconfidence, like, oh, what the fuck do these nerds need? Like, can't even handle what the fuck's going on, to just like utter confusion. Like he's like what?
Can I clarify something? The ground split open and things just came out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's the question. In character, I'm gonna put it, but mostly because it's relevant here.
Yes. You're typing it? Yeah.
Like I said, I'm bad with voice acting. Check.
Yeah, I asked that.
But
I
you
guess
know
no
why
one
I'm
heard me.
asking this, right, Michael?
Yeah.
Because of my. Okay. Yeah.
I don't really know, but they looked like massive bugs.
Bugs.
Yes,
Now-
like the small ones you see
Running or-
crawling around in the corners of rooms and under dead trees, but these were massive.
And you're telling me they came out of a fissure in the earth?
Maybe giant spiders.
They opened one, I believe. No, they weren't spiders. Or I don't think that's how a spider looks up close.
Real quick, I would like to roll a history check or some kind of. Is there any kind of knowledge check I can roll to, like, is this something that is completely unheard of or not? Like,
George just asked me a question.
I don't want. I don't
you
want
are-
to reveal it to
You are
everyone else
correct.
to
It is
answer.
none of those.
Okay.
okay, is there anything I can roll to get net? Because
Insight?
Is there anything I can roll to get an idea of like what the fuck she's talking about?
That is a good question. What would you roll in this scenario if you're trying to think? Huh?
Insight?
What could we run
Not
into?
insight.
No,
It
I don't
wouldn't
think
be- it-
insight.
If
wouldn't
you
say
could
insight.
make an argument for nature.
Yeah, I'd
perhaps.
say nature.
All
Roll me a
right,
nature check.
nature check. All right.
Otherwise, it's maybe just a straight intelligence check.
Damn, didn't get it.
I have a rough idea.
Yeah. Steve,
Do I have proficiency in that? I
you
do
know
not,
these.
but- Hey,
it was-
You might
Hey.
need a few more hints to know what this is.
Oh, God,
Romilda,
no, I'm
I think,
wrong.
almost immediately realizes that
So
there's
does
only a few
Hans.
things this could be. So does Hans. Yeah,
No,
you
I think
you
so.
three kind of
So
know what it is. Maybe you need them to say a tiny bit more to give a bit more detail to help you narrow down exactly what it is.
you said
but-
you said that I might have a few ideas. Like I got narrowed down. Are you able to tell me?
Yeah,
what
there
that might
there are
be?
several insectoid things. If you asked for more details, you would immediately know what this is.
All right.
So would you like to ask for more details?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you ask for more, and this dwarven fellow here, he perks up. The things, they spat at some of the men, and they started to sizzle and burn and scream. Horrifying stuff.
Shit, what are those called?
So George, you immediately know that these are ankh eggs.
Oh hell.
Yep.
Ontics.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. My character.
Has anyone said the word yet? The word.
No, these four do not know.
Because Adrian's still like horrified based on what he's hearing. He's like, "What the fuck?"
Hold on. Would my character at this point like figure out what it is or not?
You.
You kind of have an inkling. There's really only like maybe two things that these could be. But yeah, Romilda already knows what this is.
You said they were ankh eggs.
Yes.
Hold on, I actually have to. So, add a character wise, I actually have to look up the fucking art. I never heard these before.
Do yourself a favor and just.
Don't.
Yeah, they're. I hate.
So-
I've come across some literally
Oh, I didn't
once.
tell out its HP. Hold up.
So, exactly. So, George, what are they exactly? Give me a rough idea.
Would you
If
like a
I-
picture?
Give him a
that-
picture first. It's easier.
Yeah, give me a picture. At least I have an idea.
All right.
Work with that.
Do I still have this in my downloads, or did I move it? It's still.
Like
in
I don't
downloads.
even know how you would spell them again. It's been a while,
Excuse me.
but someone did this
So
because they
how'd
wanted to do a
oh
plan.
my
They wanted to do
God.
a Starship Troopers vibe to it. I'm like, oh, yeah, give us.
Yeah, they
PTSD.
are told these Starship Troopers. Yes.
Yeah, they gave us PTSD.
Age
we-
20.
We all almost lost our characters completely.
Mm,
But yeah, if it just give you an idea, they're basically like Starship Trooper creatures. Have
Oh.
fun.
sounds
God.
about right.
Oh no!
Uh,
oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
it
no!
does have more health than I thought they did.
Oh god! Not Starship Troopers.
Yeah, the DM's like, these are stronger than I thought they'd be. Shit.
No,
I
it's
don't even-
fine.
I don't even
Y'all can
know
take 'em
how you-
down.
Hold
I don't
on,
even know
hold
how
on.
the hell
question,
you would spell
question.
that either.
What's a question I could ask my character would get an idea?
ANKATG. What did you want to ask, Steve?
Okay, so is there like a question I can ask them that would like my character would know? Because I don't know what the other creature that would look like. So, I
Yeah, I'm
can't
trying to
compare.
think. What other creatures
Because
could
I was gonna
they
say
be
does it
describing?
I was gonna say
I mean,
do they
maybe-
look like
The other thing they could be describing might be a rust monster, but those aren't exactly known for tunneling, I think. And
Hold
you
on, I
probably
got
wouldn't
an
find
idea.
them here. You'd find them in like places known for having dense metal deposits.
Hold on, I got it.
And is this
So,
place not
Edward,
known for
it
its
looks-
mining?
Edward
There
looks at
is a nearby abandoned mine, but it's abandoned because the metal is particularly poor, and because the little good material there has all been dug up.
Hold on. Before George says that, Edward looks at me and goes, You said they spit acid in a tunnel, right?"
Yes.
And then Edward thinks a second, just goes, "Oh no."
Oh no. Please, someone tell me what's
Those
going on.
monsters
What?
have so much health too. What the fuck?
What are these things?
I just answered. the
Hans
question.
just
Then George answers.
Oh.
Hans just stays pale, almost gray or white.
I've heard about these before. There was a small island a couple miles off of
Hey, Michael, is that a yay or nay?
That is a
Off of
yay. That is correct.
Legred,
spelling.
whatever.
No,
the
no,
whatever
no.
England
In the
is.
Discord when I messaged you,
What? Oh.
because it makes no sense why that's actually a thing anyway.
And it's back
You
to
would,
saying.
you would
in
think
fact-
they would do it like that, but they didn't.
True. Yeah.
It's stupid. It's like, what?
Well, their origin will still make sense. Don't worry. You'll.
But so are we not doing it like that then?
We'll get there when we get there.
Well, it's
We
kinda
have many
pertinent.
bridges to burn. All
Well,
right.
I mean, it's pretty pertinent. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
an?
Something that's better solved sooner than later.
Hold on. Anyways, Edward goes. There was an island a couple miles out from. They had an infestation one time.
Out
Let's just
from?
say nobody no longer lives on an island.
It ruined their
and who
whole
goes there.
potato stock.
Yeah, exactly. Adrian,
Oh.
we have a big problem now.
Sounds
BRB
like it. These
real
creatures
quick.
sound
Y'all
horrifying.
talk amongst yourselves.
I've never even heard of an ankeg.
Consider yourself lucky.
Good lord. I hate bugs. Now
Like
I'm
I
just
said, there's a
imagining
reason why no one's allowed to go to that
giant
island.
bug. Ugh. And
Hans goes, "Excuse me," goes over to both Octavia and Charles and say,
You need to
Oh,
leave now. Hurry,
no,
run while you
no.
can.
"But you cannot come to this. That is not good where we are going. You should probably be safe."
Anyways, Edward looks back at the rival group and goes, "You're attacking everybody. How did you guys escape?" Michael, I said something and I didn't get an answer.
You just said it. Give it a second, for
Okay.
fuck's sake.
Usually he's
also
pretty
check your
good.
DMs, my boy.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I gotta save it.
So, I understand this might not be the most useful of questions to ask, but, how does one fight these ankegs?
Well, normally you don't, but unfortunately we're
I
gonna have
can't
to.
actually answer that. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place.
Like I said, you normally don't. You just leave them be. Hence why we did to the island. Also, real quick, I'm trying to come up with a name, like an island name right now. Give me a second here. Lily's like this, like no fucking fantasy.
This might be a more appropriate shade of green. I'll do a code on that later.
Island names, here you go. That's an English name. Suchers, Chichester's Keys. Sir Chichester's Keys.
So, what are we to do?
"If you resign with the gods, then we can try."
Make your peace, whatever god you believe in, at this point.
For better or for worse, we should probably make peace with all of them.
By Utia's mercy.
By doing that, you'd actually piss off some of them. But
Yes.
I get what you're going with that.
Yes.
Adrian, never forget such Chichester's Keys.
If I might
Poor
ask,
bastards.
you know, if it isn't too uncomfortable to talk about, could I ask about your experience with these ankegs in the village?
The dwarf goes, their shells were armor. They were as hard as iron. This, he lifts his hammer. It didn't do as much as it does. He just lays it on the table. Magic Man here shakes Hubert, who just looks annoyed by this gesture.
Magic Man.
Yeah, Magic Man here. His magic did good. Scared them off. But only after many dead.
What seemed so magic? That was effective. What else? Anything you tell me can be useful.
They
My question.
kind of look at each other and they're thinking, we don't know what hurts them.
Question: how did you guys get away from them? You said everyone else was viciously and violently, brutally murdered.
Well, not everyone else. Some of the civilians managed to escape when they ran. We only survived because, like the dwarf said, they managed to get scared off, but only after so many had died.
So, how does this tie in with the goblins?
It
It doesn't.
It does not.
It may or may not. No one
Yeah.
really knows.
All we know.
All we know
Is
is
that
we
there
were
is an ongoing
attacked while
problem.
we're retreating.
I don't think the two things are connected like that. If anything, it's just that this is one problem that makes solving the other problem more difficult. So, they can be killed, and if you kill enough of them, the rest will run away. As far as we can tell,
Oh,
Yeah,
we didn't kill any of
you
them.
didn't kill any. Wait, then.
But they did appear to take some damage. I believe I saw one of them bleeding.
Then why did they run?
Well, they were injured, I think.
So what you're telling me is, if one gets injured, they all just decide to run away.
Well, no, I imagine it would
Maybe.
take multiple of them getting it.
But we also still had some numbers with us. Our numbers mixed with the fact that they were hurt probably did it.
So what I'm hearing is, when we go back after these, we're gonna need backup, particularly from you guys.
Maybe from the town guard, as many forces as we could muster.
At this point, safety numbers is probably our best bet against them.
I highly doubt the town guard would leave with us to fight this.
Not
Yeah,
all of
count.
them, just a. We need to
Some of
muster
them
anyone.
left with us.
How big is this town,
Two.
and about how many guards do you think
It's
they have?
not as big as Voltkirchen, and some of the guard was defending that caravan when it was attacked.
Adrian,
So basically, they have enough to
Adrian,
keep
if
this
I'm, if
town.
I
They
may, I
have
highly
enough to
doubt-
keep the town safe, but they probably
enough to,
don't think they can spare anymore.
Yeah.
If you were to
there's your
wager-
answer.
If you were to wager, how much are these things a threat to the lives of everyone who live in this part of the country?
That's
If
the
they're around,
part of the
they're
country. Oh, I hit the back button on my mouse.
Oh, that's great.
I got reloads. Roll 20.
I asked
How
this question
unfortunate.
for a reason. It's very pointed.
oh,
So
your
the
your thought
country
is
as
based-
a whole,
Not the whole country. I said this
or
part of the
to
country.
this part of the country.
How
We
grave is the
don't
threat?
know.
Oh.
We don't know the range these things cover. For all we know, they might be territorial and just have set up in that one field. We
But I imagine
wouldn't
we don't
be
want
able
to risk
tell
it,
you.
no?
Well, it is on the way to the town that had been overrun by goblins, and it is
either
all
which,
our
either
job
which,
to deal with that
Either which way, they gotta go.
Exactly.
we may have to deal with them. Yes.
So if I may suppose here, for this plot, our party and your party team up to deal with this. As I said before, strength in numbers to deal with these is probably our
Do you think
best
that
bet.
will be enough?
Well, unfortunately, sir, unfortunately, unless you see an entire
That's why
fucking
you
army
scout
coming down
the
this way.
position.
You
First.
did not let me finish. You see, I asked if this was a great threat to this part of the country for a reason.
Oh, we can say for certain we only saw 2,
Yeah, only
and
saw.
one of them was bleeding last we saw it.
Well, if there's 2, there's usually more.
I don't think you know how on-cakes work, Steve.
No, I don't actually. I really don't.
Yeah, you really don't. Don't just go and say
Alright,
shit like that.
here's a question. Do I have to make another intelligence roll to recall what I know of it, or no?
I'll say you know enough. So let's see. Flip to page 21.
I already have it up.
I
here.
suppose I
Ah.
should just be honest with it. Do you think if it came down to a matter of their lives, that the villagers would back us up?
If it came down to a matter of their lives, yes, but that would imply that those things have come into the town here.
Not
I
this.
Wait,
doubt
I have a
I
question.
doubt you would have them sally forth to
I have a
Guys are
question
just
for
trying
you.
to rally up the masters at this point.
No, you miss.
How close are they to the town that was overrun by goblins?
They were like midway between here
So they don't even.
and the
So
village.
the locals don't even use that road anyways.
Right. They don't
So
even
they avoid that part. So there's your answer. They avoid that part of the region anyways. So
Is there any
there's
kind
no.
of, is there any kind of local population whatsoever?
Goblins
we
kill them all.
we took
who lives in that
all
part?
of the villagers from there and we tried to get them all here.
Is there any chance that any of them would be willing to go back?
I highly doubt it.
It's a big risk, but
Unless
It's
unless
not
you just go a
only
different
a
way.
big risk with the Ankeg around, but the people had to leave a good amount of supplies back in the village. So the goblin tribe that moved there would undoubtedly be well supplied, and we can only guess that would help swell their numbers.
So what if we just go a different way around to get back to the town? Is there another
So
road to go
basically
around
ignore
that?
them?
What?
You can try, but
Basically
it'd add
ignore
2
them.
days, wouldn't it?
Yeah, more or less.
Eh,
Because your option
Few
is either
extra
go
days isn't
through
gonna
it
be bad.
or go around at this point.
Yeah.
you.
And quite frankly, I have no problem fighting some bug people. So
All depends on how much information the party actually knows. I guess.
Yeah,
about
so
Yeah,
Bromilda does know that these things have some pretty impressive natural armor, but that their undersides are a weak spot.
Would I be able to tell if... Okay, these are bugs, so would I
Yeah,
know if they're a
these are
hive
bugs.
mind, if they're territorial?
No, these are not eusocial insects. They do not hive. They're more like giant mantises, maybe? Giant burrowing armored mantises. The fact that there are 2 together is a bit surprising, but you still think it wouldn't be too much of an issue to... Well, it is an issue. These things are still massive bugs, but it doesn't make the situation any more difficult than you think you could handle with the numbers you have here.
Would I also know about their acids, their acid stuff?
Oh, well, even if you didn't, they just mentioned it.
Yeah, they told us that.
yeah,
Yeah.
it has been revealed.
I did not hear that bit.
Oh. Yeah, no, that was the clue that keyed you in. Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Our
sounds like,
choices are we either go through them or go around them.
and it sounds like if we are to go through them, that this table is all we've got to do it with.
Exactly.
Well, we have
Indeed.
6, so 7.
6.
7.
I think you're undercounting.
I said 7.
I
7
think
is
you are
also
still
undercounting.
undercounting. We have 10.
If we include Octave and Charles, that's 12.
I'm not
They don't
sending them to fight
Okay.
the
Okay.
bugs.
Wait, did they come with
So I got
us?
10.
They did. that
They
doesn't mean much.
can follow you, but if they know you're
We have
going
8
out there to
horses.
hunt these things and that they are like gonna be in the midst, they're gonna refuse to follow.
I was gonna say we only have 8 horses, so
Yeah.
do they double up on one of the horses?
I mean, it's not impossible.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like-
a horse
Yeah.
could
Dwarf.
carry 2 people and some of the equipment,
Yeah.
I know. Well, it's a dwarf horse,
especially
so.
draft. Well, no, draft horse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can carry
Dwarf
5
horse.
For some
horses
reason, I was
down.
thinking dwarf. Dwarf
Yeah.
horse. my
No,
bad.
I don't worry.
Go
I know
force.
it.
Edward looks at him and goes, alright, so what's our plan? We going through them or going around them?
Adrian wants to get a show of hands among the
He's
4
gonna do it down the
other
bottom.
adventurers. Which one of them he wants to get their opinions as to whether or not they should go around or
No, that's
attack.
just click on the map.
It's
Why is it
like
clicked on me?
it's like in Mass Effect. You ask your companions what they think about this.
They're all, you know, if y'all are up for it, they are. as
That is
well.
the most bullshit fucking
know.
answer.
How? By
Alright.
themselves, they probably can't do anything
No,
about
By
it.
that
That's why they
themselves, they
came
doesn't-
here.
couldn't.
But that doesn't
By
give me
themselves,
any,
they couldn't.
that
But
gives me no
if
gauge
you guys
of,
were going, they would
that gives
definitely
me no
go and
gauge
fight
of
these things.
desire. I'm trying to gauge like do
Alright.
they if let's say we did have the numbers, would you want you want to kill these things? Like theoretically, let's say you could. All right.
Yes.
Now he's gonna ask them, and look around you. Do you think we have the numbers?
Well, you are definitely stronger than the town guards. I
Oh
would
wait,
say
that's
yes.
a good question. How strong was your force when you first encountered these creatures?
It was, I would say about 8 guards and then just townsfolk.
Okay, 8 guards. Hans.
Hmm?
You're a guard, you know these people. What's your assessment of the average man who becomes a town guard?
Well, if the average sound guard is no good, then
That's your assessment of
Okay.
your occupation? No good?
I mean, guards are pretty much police.
I mean,
force
they
or
have like
cops.
11 hit points.
Yeah,
man.
but he's
Remember-
talking to a guy who was a cop, so he's like,
They're
all right.
challenge rating 1/8.
He's like,
What
cop,
do you
what's your
Remember-
opinion on cops? He's like, they're dog shit. So he's like,
Are they
all
really
right.
1/8?
not like
I thought they were
no,
challenge rating.
no. He's saying
No,
like
Town guards are challenging 1/8.
Oh, I thought you meant the
Yeah,
creatures. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, no, Unkegs
No, they're
are-
stronger than that.
Unkegs are much worse, yeah.
Compared to this average soldier for the king, that's
Again, more health than I thought they had.
exactly. Unless
Not
they're
bad.
drafted,
It's not that
pain.
bad.
it's
but yeah,
no
it is
good.
pain.
All right, so
And I left my occupation.
we
Basically,
definitely
my understanding is if you can pick up the sword, you can become a town guard. You don't have to actually
Yeah.
have to use
and
it. you
judging
just become a
from judging from that, we definitely have more
Dude.
fighting power than the last group that tried.
My dipshit cousin is part of the Smyrna Police Department. Okay, that should tell you.
Yeah.
He has his IQ is lower than Steve's. Like,
Ooh.
this is the guy who
Alright.
almost got me killed in a car accident because
Let's-
he's
alright.
like not a pension.
Thank you for your
what's
que-
an
Bro.
attack
Thank you
stat
for
for
your
a spell?
answers.
Is it just their spellcasting mod?
Hold
Let's
on,
go
hold
through.
on, hold on. George, I forgot about my
Sorry,
alignment here.
I'm
If I was to go with my alignment, Edward would say, you know what? Regardless of how we take him out, we need to get rid of these things.
So you'd
I
go,
mean,
Edward?
that's yeah. You gotta
He's
keep
chaotic
your
good. Yeah,
alignment.
he's chaotic good.
Well, like I
Alright.
said, morals are kind of subjective. in
Hey,
this
I'm
game.
trying to
Yes.
I'm trying to do dialogue. Give me a minute.
He doesn't care if he burns down the entire forest.
Well, to be fair,
so as long
Jeff,
as
he
they
was
die.
talking to me at first, so
Yeah.
Sorry. Alright.
Yeah,
Um,
listen, my character doesn't care if we burn down the entire forest, so as long as these things stop
You
bothering
said that.
people.
You said that.
Yes, I'm
because wasn't
good
one of
with
your
the idea.
things like defend the innocent type deal or something like that?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I have, you know.
So
my
if you
I would
feel like
have-
the innocent are threatened, your character would feel almost completely obligated to go and deal with this.
Yes, mainly because
Makes sense.
villagers were attacked and slaughtered by these things.
We know.
Exactly. I'm just saying.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Alright.
test this
So you
out
go.
real quick.
Alright,
This
so
is
we
the
have
ritual roll.
Mia, Claire, Hubert, Garen, Edward. Blondie, would you
guess.
fight them? Yes or no?
I guess. I assume.
Alright, that's another yes.
So is it canon that his character is Debbie Reynolds?
Well, when I hear Blondie, I keep thinking of
I think of the good, the
was it
bad, and the
Hang 'em High-
ugly.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Man,
See, this is.
you all have different experiences than I
Creation.
do.
It is one
Rem?
action.
Rem? Are
Let's
you?
go through.
Is anybody in there?
Yeah, he
He
just
just
said
responded.
Let's
He
go
said,
Oh.
through.
I couldn't.
Yeah,
Let's
like-
go through.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Alright.
Can tell.
Oh god, hold on, Michael, I just saw my
Hans?
personality flaw. If someone's in trouble, I'm always ready to lend a hand. Fuck!
Hans?
I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah.
welcome to.
You'd
Alignment.
go?
Well, to be fair, that's the reason why I punched a guy who was
Please
harassing,
get a walk.
And
Octavia.
that means the last one to ask is you, Rouge.
Alright.
Eh.
Did you ever answer the question as to whether or not they're territorial?
They said they believe they might be only territorial. Otherwise,
Because I don't think there's
they
anything
probably
that
might have
says that
followed.
explicitly, right?
We
I-
Yeah.
don't. The
yeah, I
answer
didn't
is
get that
no
either.
one
Supposed to be.
quite knows if they're
Yeah,
territorial.
yeah. I wasn't sure
They
if you
might
knew something
still
I
be
didn't.
there. They may not.
Because if they were territorial, then they might expand a territory and might threaten a town, in which case you gotta fucking deal with them. That was gonna be my initial thing.
So they might still be a threat.
Yeah, but as my character would know that these are a threat and could continue to be a threat, correct?
After a show
Well,
of
we
hands
rolled
and much
anyway.
deliberation, we all decided we should go and deal with this.
As you
agree
leave,
with the
uh,
terms of the genocide agreement.
what looks like a smith's apprentice approaches you. Like, this person is clearly young, but they're dressed in smith's robes, and they're like, "Hey, are you guys heading out to the other village?"
We
Possibly.
Is this a side quest?
This
Oh,
is
oui,
indeed a
oui.
side quest.
Do we need to take
well,
the boy with us?
Oh no, not yet.
We need to
Anyways,
collect 10 goblin heads and return them to.
like
You want
10
me
goblin
for you?
heads and you'll get 5 silver.
after
Yo.
we
No,
arrived
it'll be 1
in this
silver.
town, I
True.
saw a star fall from the sky, and I think it landed in the northern end of the forest, not far from our village. Right, that's not important right now. Right now, I would like to request that when you take back the village from the goblins, if you could retrieve my my tools from my shop there. It's impossible to miss. It's the only smithy there.
And what tools? Just all the tools, or?
There isn't as many as the smiths here, but they are mine, and
Alright.
I would very much like them back.
We'll grab everything we can.
He's
Uh,
requesting.
I'm
I'm
emergency
assuming this would
murder
be
hobos
in
to
like the
do a
smith
fetch
shop,
quest.
Michael. I mean,
Yeah, he said it would
yeah,
be in his
yeah.
smith shop. It's the only
Yeah.
smithy
Yeah.
in that village.
It's the only smithy in the village. Okay.
Yeah.
That was gonna be my
Uh,
question about that.
Yes, I would like to ask though later, when the goblins are less numerous, if or while you're out of town, if you could go to the northern end of that forest and see if that star that I saw fall is what I'm hoping it is. I was hoping you
Meteor
could
sword.
investigate
by
to
that?
see if it is sky steel.
Guess what? You get to become Sokka, but French.
Yeah, I didn't even think of it as an Avatar reference. Oh no.
I always associated with the
You
the
need a
sword.
boomerang now.
I always associated with the sword from heaven event chain from CK2, where you get the
Sword from Heaven is great. Yeah.
where you get the special sword.
Yeah, no, that makes
My
sense.
precious.
Yeah, so he's asking for a bit, but y'all can take it or leave it.
You know what?
Adrian,
If that village is abandoned, we can just loot the village.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean, no
Adrian-
one else is using the shit.
Adrian says, we'll see what we can do.
Bunch of loot
Thank you.
monsters.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
he-
I am
to be
literally
fair,
poor.
Heads back into the.
I'm the poorest by like a lot.
To be fair, I would probably also do that.
Alright.
I know
Yeah.
you would do that, Max. You can't
I
even
would
can do
definitely
it.
do
Adrian
that.
writes down on a little scrap of parchment.
Do cantrips and spells have a
Smithy
an
collect
attack stat,
tools.
or do they
Yes,
have a?
it is.
no?
The
Oh, it
the
is.
attack stat is based off the class. So for the wizard that you
That's
have, the
an
intelligence.
improved to hit, not to the damage.
No, it
Or-
doesn't
No.
add. You don't add your intelligence to damage.
No,
Okay,
just your
unless
attack.
it explicitly states.
Yes,
it.
unless it explicitly states as
Okay,
such,
so
or a class
that-
feature gives it to
Like
you.
your
which-
firebolt you rolled is actually correct.
But for your
Dark
intelligence, it'd be
Shield.
intelligence for your wizard, charisma for your bard. Do you have any other spellcasters?
There is a bard, a cleric, and a wizard.
Cleric is wisdom.
for. Yep.
Yeah, I figured he would be wisdom.
Yeah.
Unless
and I'm
you
just having this
changed it.
because it says
it's still the
3
same.
glowing darts. So
You can
that should be right.
magic missile.
Uh,
Damn it.
oh, each one deals a
There's
plus
no-
1, so
there's
it
no
should be a
attack roll
plus
for it
3
either.
total.
Yeah, there's no
What?
attack roll for magic missile.
Yeah, magic missile automatically hits unless they have magic
Right.
shield up.
Yeah, unless they use shield.
Or unless they
So,
have that one.
Is
feat
this
type
better?
deal, but yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
magic missile literally automatically hits.
Are we all
Unless they have-
are we all ready to move out then?
Let's go.
Wait,
Oh, what time of day is it?
wait, yeah. But that was first
Dun,
How long have we been
time
here?
of day.
Dun, dun, dun,
What time of day is
we-
it?
We'll say y'all leave morning of.
All right, we
the
leave
day
the
you
next.
leave?
We leave the next morning. I tell Octavia and Charles to sit tight. We'll probably be back in at most 3 days. Give or take, depending on if we get sidetracked at all.
Do we take
I
the
have-
horses?
You
Or they
can take the
free-
horses with you. If y'all are looting the village, I would say take the horses, but
Yeah.
Let's take the
I
horses.
would.
you guys are also going
Well,
to
also-
encounter something, so maybe not.
We
For
also
instance,
Because you are
also,
only
don't
borrowing
we move,
them.
Don't we move faster on the horses?
You move slightly faster,
Yeah, if only
Uh,
slightly. 'Cause
but
it's
if
They move
something were
40
to
instead of
happen to
30.
the horses, you have to remember they were unknown to you, is what the guy said. So
I
Okay.
have.
Well,
It's not
Y'all
that hard to
ready to
not
pay
get
for the
these
horse?
horses. It's not that hard to not get the horses killed.
all right.
Who
I
says
mean,
that now? You said that about your followers, and one of them died in the first battle.
Well, no, the real thing in this situation would be that, obviously, the other party would let us know, like, hey, we're starting to get close to where they were. At that point, I think we would probably dismount
Yeah,
and
go on
continue
foot.
on foot type deal.
All right.
Since
Well,
alert,
you gotta think
know.
each
So
block
that's
is
the plan?
4 hours time frame.
Yeah.
I imagine that's probably the best plan.
Wait,
you don't-
All right.
each
So y'all
block
take
is
the
4 hours of
horses with you.
walking. So
You
2
get
hours.
here in about 2 hours.
And then-
I want to
And
go
as you
here.
approach,
Wait, why would
you
we
live
go-
over here?
wait. Why? Shouldn't we
Because the
just?
tree, climb the tree, see if you can see farther. See
What?
out and out.
Sure.
I
don't
didn't
know.
I
even
mean, it's
think...
not like there are trees everywhere, and these are just to show that yes,
Okay,
grasslands
okay.
still have trees.
Okay. Never mind
I
then.
mean,
Damn, that's pretty big brained. I never thought of it that way.
Yeah.
you don't get too big of a difference, realistically speaking. But I mean,
Like
I don't
how
think
you spend
I
tree.
just don't think it's worth
Yeah.
the time expended
You know what?
to walk in
I-
another
if
direction
y'all,
just to climb
like-
a fucking tree.
If y'all say do the thing to extend your view range somehow, there's your reward.
okay, are these roamers?
Those are roamers, yes.
So either which way, we're
They
gonna
are
fuck me in
they
a
are
fight,
roaming
so.
patrols.
So is my idea
Can we
worth
tell which
it?
way they're go? Can we tell which way these are going, or do we want to roll perception check? for
No,
I would have
y'all
to roll
just know
perception.
that there are
Quick
parties out
question.
there.
Do we
it?
know if
We
the
don't know
ink
which direction
things-
they're going. Okay.
Do we know if the ink things have the swim speed?
They do not.
Don't. Yeah, I don't think they do.
Okay.
I think
They have
And
a
I
fluid
possess
early.
them with the Aquaman powers.
I mean, hey, a lot of things do have swim speeds. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be
Alright.
one where it's gonna be fun.
So
No,
y'all,
we gotta find Sahagin to fight.
I-
you
okay?
say you leave your horses
Yeah.
behind
Yeah.
as you move towards
About 2 hours away,
creatures.
yeah.
We dismount and then
Alright.
we approach where we think the creatures would be.
I forgot to drag all of you down here.
That's
Uh,
whack.
I can.
Yep.
Do it. I can. Do it. If you want.
I forgot. I feel
Dude,
it's-
Yeah,
Dude,
y'all start bringing
But yeah,
yourselves out onto
Where do you want us to put it?
around the other
Oh,
party.
okay. I didn't see them first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, they're gonna kind of enter the field in a
Oh
formation.
shit! I forgot he's transparent.
Hold on. I'm gonna let
Uh,
them get into their formation first, and we'll fill in any gaps. Or something.
Yeah.
All right, so we all get here and we come across this horrible scene.
Yep. Bodies
Oh my!
everywhere.
Can I roll a?
Let me forcibly drag Maverick onto the map.
I want.
Wow.
Okay, this is a genuine question.
Wah, wah, wah.
Has, like, this is something I don't really know. Like, so Adrian and Hans have been traveling together for like a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have they? Do you think they've ever seen anything as disgusting as this?
No.
Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, can I also
sure.
do it as
What
well?
are you looking for?
I'm just looking over the whole scene, see if anything's.
You're just kind of
Trying to see if anything
scanning the
screams
scene.
out as really
I rolled a
problematic.
17.
You know, now also keep in mind, this is. It doesn't matter anyway because the other number's much lower. So.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of see where the ground is pushed up and has kind of
These, right?
crumbled. Yeah. Well, no, those are actual holes, but you have like this. The ground
That's
here
one in the
is
middle.
pushed up. The ground around the holes is pushed up and slightly behind them too.
You don't suppose they're still here?
And there's no
or-
bug corpses or anything.
There are no bug corpses.
This is horrible.
All right. Am I able to see if, like,
What the slaughter?
no? Hold on, Steve. So, am I able to
All of these people.
get a see their weapons, see if any of them actually
even
managed to
stand a
actually hurt
chance.
them, or if it was just the party that came with us type deal? Like, if because they left in the middle of the attack because they were kind
They were starting to get
confused.
injured yet.
of yeah.
There's,
So
They
there's
were
a tiny bit
man
of
outgunned.
greenish blood here, but it's it's not greenish. It's started to turn black, and
Wait, blood?
it makes it hard to tell if
Yes.
it's any different from the rest of the blackened blood
There's something I'd like
around
to do.
here.
I would like to, first of all, ask, you guys to follow me just so we don't get separated. That'd be bad.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go check out these holes.
Let's split up, gang.
Let's check out these holes.
He walks slowly, and he just has this horrible, just looking at all these dead people's kind of fucking him up. Like, this is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has.
Fortunately, my character's a little unfazed here. They've seen worse.
Oh,
Same.
Michael.
Jesus.
Well,
Same.
Adrian
Not a
has
long
quite
shot.
literally. Adrian has quite literally not seen worse. This is
Yeah.
the worst thing
Oh,
he's
yeah, yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah.
For me,
You
Maverick is
gotta
like
remember,
minor
me
shit.
and George accidentally took the same background.
We got
so
PTSD
we both,
from shit.
Yeah,
we
I'm gonna,
both
I'm
seen
gonna,
worse.
I'm gonna roll investigation, and you know what? Because I'm investigating, because I'm putting on my investigator's hat, I'm gonna light one of those cigars.
Oh my god.
God.
No, you should do a pipe just like Sherlock Holmes.
Actually, yeah, no, wait,
Wait.
no. Do I really want to be high going into this next combat?
Why am I proficient?
Use
in
tobacco. You bolt
investigation?
tobacco.
Oh yeah.
Why
Yeah.
why the
Hey,
fuck
hold
did
on,
I
Michael.
get
Can I ask you a question?
in investigation?
How many straws or like straws of grain do I have?
What?
Several.
Ooh.
Okay,
That way
thank
we
you.
I
use-
rolled.
Without
we use a
saying it.
handful.
All right, so I put the so Adrian puts the cigar in his mouth and he asks, "Anyone got a light?"
Hey, while
Yes.
he's investigating, by the way,
The
I'm gonna
mage
just
walks up.
perceive
He
around
snaps
me
his fingers and
fail.
it lights for you.
All right, what do I get?
And then he walks away.
Thank you.
I was
What
gonna
do I
use
get
great
from
craft.
what do I get from the
Yeah.
17 in investigation? He's looking at the hole. He's got
You
one.
look at the hole. It is
Holy.
deep actually.
Like Adrian's doing the thing where he's got
Large.
like 1 foot up on like the mounded kind of part. He's kind of looking over into it like,
Push him.
Right,
yep,
so
that's a hole, all right.
you can tell the direction it came from, but it looks like afterwards it walked back in and then turned down. And that's what you're getting from this so far.
Edward
You
walks.
can't really tell anything else. I mean, it's a big hole. It is big hole.
So I do have a method, by the way, to find out more if we want to attempt to use it.
You know, you could just do it instead of.
Well, it's
Being
spell
cryptic
slot.
as shit.
So I'll explain to everyone what I can do. I can basically summon 3 familiars
Are
for
you
an
explaining
hour.
this in character? Because you'd
Yes,
have.
I'm explaining it in character. If we want to see what's in the hole, we can, in fact, have the ability to see what's in the hole.
Then do it. I don't know why we're arguing about
Uh,
it.
Also,
Well, I'm mentioning it because if we get into a fight, it's a time-consuming spell, and I wouldn't be able to fight as effectively.
Well, right now we're not fighting, and
I don't.
we
believe
really
you.
should take a look at what's going on here.
Also, Edward walks up behind Adrian,
deep is the hole?
who is just at this point started gnawing on one of the grains of straws he's gotten.
What is with you and Straw?
Calms
What is
nerves.
you
I
with
told you this
cigarettes?
before.
He has a what's it called? Oral fixation. There we go.
What's our fixation?
How deep's the hole?
Very.
Yes.
Question.
Hold on, I have an idea. Hold on. Edward, is there like a little pebble of stone on the ground?
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
so that's
you're gonna
fucking
do the thing where you
smart.
throw the.
Don't do that. Don't
Yeah.
do that. Don't,
Okay,
that's
hang
how you
on.
wake these fuckers up.
I thought
By
that's
the
the
way,
point
this
why we're
is,
here.
this is what I was gonna use for the
Okay.
horse if y'all brought them.
Well, I imagine they're not quite there. Like
Oh,
they're kind
You toss
Yeah, no,
it.
the horses aren't.
Hey, you know what?
I
I
said
get
I haven't done it. Just pick up a stone and I look
Yeah,
at
wait,
it. That's it.
I get my
Maverick
spells
was
back
trying
in
to
short
do.
rest.
Maverick was trying to do something.
What I'm going to do to save all of us the issue of actually needing to investigate this or investigate that is I'm
no
gonna
blame.
spend a minute, assuming nothing happens, casting this. I can summon 3 familiars.
Oh.
And they function exactly as Find Familiar.
So, Blondie, if you mind.
So
sharing
wait,
some of
you. Okay, so 3 animals come to you.
I can pick between. They're all going to show up as Fiend because I want a meme. But they can either. I'm gonna assume we want something that burrows a bit better. So it's either
Gopher.
gonna be a rat, a weasel, or a spider,
What about
or a
Gopher?
rat.
snake.
Well,
Like get the
can weasels dig?
get like the Caddyshack
I think
Gopher.
so.
Yeah, weasels burrow. Yeah.
I would go
I'd
with
say
flies.
weasel.
So do
considering
ferrets,
they
I
get
think.
big holes.
Well,
There's a kind of animal literally known for digging holes.
But he
What?
can only do certain.
Weird
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
gophers.
Baz, let me tell you the full list of animals I can use. Bats, cats, crabs, toads, hawks, lizards, octopus, owls, poisonous snake, fish, specifically a quipper, so small fish, rats, ravens, seahorses, spiders, or weasel.
Okay, so between those, I think yeah, probably the rat.
Yeah.
I'd say weasel would probably be faster. I mean, we could look up in the DMG what's actually faster, but
They might both have the exact same speed.
All right,
Completely
so
honest.
Adrian
I'm
was
gonna
gonna
do
ask.
weasels.
Adrian was gonna ask Tav a question.
I'm casting a spell, so you have to wait a minute. Not my problem. Instead, I'm gonna be
Rats
occupied for a minute.
are 20
Okay, and weasel.
speed.
Do rats have a burrow speed?
No.
I
All right.
don't
What about
believe
weasels?
so. Sounds more likely for them to.
Yeah, I know. But
Well,
according
what
to that,
about? Okay, have you looked up weasels?
weasel is 30, and
Okay, they're faster.
don't have a burrowing speed. Either.
I don't care. They're 10 feet faster. Do snakes have a burrowing speed? I doubt it.
I know that they
No.
don't.
Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna use a weasel. And then, just so you're aware,
But
while
they do
the
have advantage on all perception checks.
nice weasels do,
Yeah.
that's good.
Keen hearing and smelling.
How many holes are there?
Just like me.
2?
There are two. Yeah.
Two very
Cool.
large holes.
So I'm gonna
These are
have
tiny
one.
beasts.
Okay, after a minute cast, assuming nothing happens, one weasel will go down this hole, one weasel can go down that hole, and then one weasel can scout further ahead to see if there's anything else.
All right.
Because
So
wait, let me explain. Familiar summoned by the spell telepathically communicate with you and share their visual and auditory senses while they're within 1 mile.
all right.
When you cast a spell with a range of touch, one of the familiars can deliver it.
So allow me to
Yes.
explain what they see. In both of these holes, there is a clear way they entered the field where they came
Yeah.
down this way until they burst out, and then they turned straight down. So, do you want it to go down and follow where it went, or do you want to see where it came from?
You have 3.
Yeah, we have 3. I
mean-
assume we could.
You can do both.
Yeah.
You can
Are-
do
are
both.
the-
one
in-
hole.
Yeah.
Are the-
Well,
the-
that's
I
for
mean-
both holes, and
Okay.
I was gonna say you could do both in
So
one
if
hole.
both the holes are the same, scenario, and the third weasel hasn't found anything, the third
Yeah.
weasel can find out where
Uh,
they went.
yeah, the third weasel is wandering around. It'll probably take a minute for it to find anything. As for the ones in the holes, which ways do they go? Does one go down, one follows the
gonna-
path away?
No. The third weasel was gonna run back and go to see where they headed towards. The other two are gonna see where they came from.
Okay.
I want to know
So-
if the Aquaman rod gets.
So the
caught,
one that was
okay?
gonna go this way instead goes straight down these holes, whereas the other two,
Well, yeah,
I guess
because
one goes
I mean,
through
it
the tunnel
ran.
following that way.
It
and one
ran that
goes
way, didn't see anything on the horizon, came back.
Alright. So the two that are running down the ways they came, they go on for a while without finding too much. The one that's following the way they went, however, it starts finding pieces of bone. And which tunnel did it explicitly go
South
down?
one.
South one. It finds what you both think is blood. What blood you don't know. You don't know whose or what's blood this belongs
And
to.
how far away is that?
Not far.
Well, the spell tells me how far away they
Well,
are.
yeah. I'd probably say like it's goes straight down. It kind of goes this way, goes that way, comes back around here, and finds bone like right here, probably like I'd say 50 feet below the surface.
So not far at all, realistically.
Not far at all. No.
Okay.
Well, Blondie, what do you see?
Like 115 feet from us, give or take.
Man, I'm just gonna say I see more of what we have up here.
Yeah.
They've
Do you
moved
want
on.
them all to keep going until they like reach their range from you or
Their
something?
limit is a fucking mile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
like, I mean, sure, they keep going
Yeah,
without
they
seeing
all
anything for a
they all
mile.
keep
Then
going. The two that went down this hole, eventually they get close to each other again. Probably about like 75 meters off the map in this direction. And they
They're
kind of entered
really
a
far away from us,
slightly hollowed out space. And you see it in its I guess kind of nest almost. I don't know what else you would call it, but there's bones everywhere, and there's a giant, big ass bug.
how big?
Large.
Fucking big. Yeah.
Yeah, they're huge.
These. Alright,
Wait, are they huge or
compared
large?
to your
They're large,
weasels,
but I
this
mean, like,
thing is a
Well,
god.
compared to a rat.
A
or just
giant
whatever it is.
insect god compared to your small little rodents.
Okay. So it's like large or huge.
I would like what's the stealth on those things?
I don't know.
I still have this.
Yeah, you still have the stat
Plus
block.
5.
+5.
They are in
Alright.
fact weasels.
It is a plus 5.
Alright,
So
so
D20 plus 5.
yeah. D20
Which
plus
means their
5.
passive is 15.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Okay. What happens if they both rolled the same thing?
Defender wins, so they don't get spotted.
Alright.
Yeah, typically
Yeah,
defend.
Yeah,
your
no,
weasels
on
remain
contested rolls,
undetected.
ties mean no change.
Yeah. Your weasels remain undiscovered
Nice.
for now.
I mean, they found the big thing. I assume
And
they're.
you see tons more tunnels leading
What?
out from here.
Quick question: Did they see any other rodents or other things in a giant dirt tunnel?
There are no other rodents here.
Okay.
No.
They haven't seen any other animals.
Yeah, in fact, other than birds, you haven't really seen any animals while you're out here.
Yeah, well, let's see birds flying overhead,
Mm.
scavenging.
So basically, we're reenacting a scene from Tremors.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's
Hey,
entirely
he's
accurate.
not
Yeah.
wrong.
Anybody else want to be in the movie Tremors?
Okay.
Where's
so
Kenny
we gotta get
Time to
toothpaste.
climb a telephone pole.
No, we gotta get toothpaste, and then we'll be out of here by in the hour.
Someone quick, go get the bulldozer. We'll pull it out here.
Yeah.
Alright. So I assume
and then
they're
the
just
one in the
gonna
northern
head
tunnel
back?
eventually does also find the other Ongeg. Actually, even farther away.
Well, I guess roll
But
for that
then
one too.
the northern one, it takes a tunnel that leads west. And yeah,
Okay.
it's gone. Unless you want the thing to follow it, which I don't think you do.
I mean, it literally after an hour doesn't exist anymore anyway.
Right?
Yeah.
It's literally just.
Like it functions as find familiar up until the point where they're not actually a permanent familiar.
Mhm.
Like if I recast the spell, it's a different familiar.
Right.
So that's both of the Onkegs.
And Yeah.
So there's two
Which is
total.
like
There's
fascinating.
Well,
two
we,
total,
They haven't
and they're really
attacked
far
us
apart.
again, even though we're stuck between them. What do you think drove them to us last time?
Can we tell? Okay, so he told us
What did you
everything he
travel
saw,
with?
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Remind me where did you like give an indication of where these tunnels were being driven from? Like what directions?
They kind of go around a
in
whole bunch.
every direction.
Yeah, but like
So it's safe to say they've been
75
there for a while.
one is like
uh,
75
feet
meters.
in this direction off the map is where one Ankeg is
And the other one's up
underground,
north.
and the other
off
one
map.
is like also off map. About I'd say probably
That far out.
80, 85 feet. Yeah, so they are
Really far apart.
they're about one map away. Yeah.
Well, that's both of the Ankegs are accounted for, but neither of them are here.
By the way, they're like
And wait, you said one of the
120.
you said one of them is going to the southwest, no?
Yes.
Northwest.
Yeah,
Wha-
northwest and southeast.
Southeast. Yeah, southeast. Southeast. That means the one going southeast is going the same direction we were going to go anyway.
Mm. Indeed.
Meaning, no matter what, we're going to be fighting at least one Ankeg.
Oh, how lovely.
Well,
That's what we
came
came out here to do.
I know we came here to fight them anyway.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying how lovely in general.
But the fact that they've split up makes this job a lot harder. If we go north,
Or if you look at it this, this way, we fight one. We split them up. We only fight one at a time.
Let's
well, yes, but it's going to cost us time. Time means we could easily lose track of one of the
we'll
Ankegs.
say if events
In order to
happen.
keep track of both of them, we'd have to
Alright.
either have familiars on them at all time, which would be quite straining on our friend, or, and I do not want this to happen, split up.
Well, did we say if these holes were steep drop down?
Yeah.
Yeah, they go deep.
You said
They're deep.
So the problem is that we can't just go down there and fight them like that. We have to bring them up here.
Yeah.
I have no
That's why I
desire
find
to
it-
fight
And
inside of a cave.
I'm assuming they've
Yep.
been down there for a while, so.
Yeah, and they
some-
have
the problem
they
must-
have
must-
they have tunnels branching out all through under this field.
Wait,
So-
wait,
so
wait,
if
wait,
we-
wait. You said you wanted to. You said you wanted to bring them here. How could we do that? We could.
Very easily.
Wasn't someone going to throw a pebble down there?
Wait,
No, very easily. We
That's
have
kinda numb.
two familiars right by them.
the bard actually speaks up. Actually, I have an idea. We were sort of riding from the village at full speed, and with as many horses as we had pulling the carriages
The
and
tremors
some of the. God damn it!
from the
Just
hooves. you
cast
brought them
Thunderclap
here
a
with-
bunch of times.
It all makes
yes,
sense now.
actually.
Can I still throw the pebble down there though?
They,
I don't think the pebble's gonna do
Er,
anything.
Go ahead.
no.
I don't know, but I'm still gonna throw it down there.
they,
Are you
Didn't
dropping
they,
it or are you throwing
Did
it?
I not give them
Just dropping.
wouldn't they actually feel us coming too?
Which is
We have
very
8
good.
horses.
We didn't bring them with us.
Claire
We're also.
No, I thought I gave
mean,
it.
Well, the
We're also in
horses-
smaller
think-
number.
I think everyone also underestimates that we're far away, and if they're burrowed underground, they're not going to hear the horses that are
Yeah.
hundreds of feet away.
Right. We're too far away.
Well,
You would have to assume that they attacked the group that were standing over the remains of, when they were near the surface hunting for food,
yeah.
not burrowed in their den
So what was your
But-
plan,
hundreds of
Bob?
feet away.
Well, I happen to know Thunderwave
Yeah,
Or-
just cast Thunderclap. It's a cantrip.
Hold on, you wanna? Yeah, that's basically it. That's
Actually, wait, does she know?
you have your
Thunderclap?
familiars down there. You gotta technically attack one.
Yeah.
You could also do that.
Well,
yeah.
the problem
Yeah.
is if we attack that they wouldn't know to come back up to this point.
If he
Also, they
attacks
might
with his-
just kill your familiars way too fast.
I was gonna say if he attacks and then literally runs the hell away as fast as it can go.
I think
That's not recommended.
I recommend. All right.
So Thunderclap is basically our only
I
option.
do like the idea, but I think we should try and decide what form we're going to fight in, so that when they come up, we're prepared.
Who knows
course.
where they're gonna come up?
I call behind the lines and in cover. I got
No,
this.
just-
I have the ammo and I
stand
have the
to-
bow.
just
What
sta-
cover?
No, just stand together. We will like in.
In
we'll
a
stand
circle?
in a square.
Form square?
That's
square
terrible
formation.
idea. That's
Yeah.
a terrible idea.
Yes.
I'm
Squishy.
saying we
very much
spread,
a
honestly.
terrible
I mean, that's
idea.
what I'm
The
saying we
reason why
spread.
that's a terrible idea, they
What,
have
would you rather
burrowing. They
would
can
you
come
rather
up.
Spread out.
Yes.
I have an idea. Can I stay in the wagon?
Oh my god.
Get out of there,
Listen,
you
I've
coward.
seen this in a movie. Listen, I've seen this before. I see
Fighting.
this
I've
in a
We
seen
movie.
can
this
have
happen
fighting.
before,
We can
too.
have fighting pairs.
Get out! Get out of there, you coward! What do you think? What are you afraid of ruining your new hat?
Listen here,
Alright.
I have a bow. All right.
So I've got a great idea
Back down
to
here.
attract their attention, assuming the NPC bard doesn't want to cast a single fucking thunder
I want to stand
spell.
between these two
that
ladies.
Makes a lot of noise.
We-
Instead, I could just have one of the weasels
Yeah, you
Start-
can try that.
start
That was
making.
my-
No, it's not going to attack them. It's
Oh,
not
just
a
make
fucking
noise?
retard. Just make noise and run away.
Which one are you going to be doing that for?
You could just do both of them,
That's
and then
Alright.
they run faster. They have
And-
Plus, we're
60
trying to kill
dash.
both of them.
Or the
Alright.
reason why Thunderclap's a bad idea because of the slight scouting we did before.
It only goes
Oh, yeah.
300 feet.
Yeah.
The other goblins are miles or hours away.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thunderclap goes 300 feet. Thunder Wave goes 300 feet. Thaumaturgy goes 300 feet.
Literally, it goes double the length of the map.
Yep.
Yeah.
It would go to the next square.
Mhm.
Whatever's going to draw those on kegs here, do it and do it quickly before we lose them.
Alright. Everyone.
And no, I am gonna do the south one before the north one. They can do it at different times.
Yeah.
But
That way it's
wasn't one of them-
staggered.
wasn't one of them on the move though?
Michael, stop moving them.
If we wait too long, we'll lose it.
Well,
Yeah.
if it waits like 30 seconds, it's not gonna be much of a difference.
That's assuming we kill it in 30 seconds.
Well,
South
no, one of them is
most
also
one is-
farther away than the other, so realistically, it'd be like a 10-round difference between them showing up.
Steve, are you harassing these two ladies?
No, I'm just fucking with you, Michael.
The south one's the closer
Sexual
one, and it's also
harassment
the
is not
one
a
that was.
joke.
Also, Baz, do you have one of your retainers with us?
No retain.
Yeah,
Okay.
he left them in town.
Okay, just confirming. We'd hate for every major fight to just be a retainer
Get
dies.
a laser retainer.
Yeah.
Hey, can we go hire a new retainer?
Look, I was not going to bring the retainers to the corpse field.
Why not?
Why not? It'd be
It's
seem like a
an-
great
it's-
picnic.
It is a lovely place to have a date.
It is.
I'll
It's
make
very
sure to
nice.
I'll make sure to bring Kunagan here.
Yeah.
Then the whiskey ones are just
Nothing
off
like
map.
having sex amongst the corpses.
Oh
Right.
hell yeah.
With
So-
your cousin.
Yeah, exactly.
It's legal somewhere.
Like I'm pretty sure
Alright.
even Aaron doesn't have that kink. Like,
Alright, so which one are you tracking first? The south one?
Yeah, because the south one was slightly closer. That way, it gets
Alright.
here, we fight it, and then the north one shows up.
So
Oh,
you
sorry.
hear-
But while it's on its
you
way,
hear,
I am summoning a
rumbling in the
fucking great
ground.
sword.